Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading. This is going to be a what animal spirit energy are you currently working with right now, whenever you watch this. This is going to be a timeless reading, and we will be doing this by sign. But welcome, everybody. Dad, hello. Barb, hello. Blanca, hello. And Morella, hello. I think that's it. I think that's the only people that are in here. Barb, hello. Other Barb. But we are going to answer some questions real quick, and then we are going to get started as always. Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, had to take today because, I think you're saying had to take off work, because I'm sick. What does my boss and colleagues think of this? Five of Cups could be sick, is what I'd say to you. Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, I wouldn't really worry about it, is what I would say to you. This is like nothing, basically. Five of Cups, like I said, could be sick, basically. The Page of Wands is like a new beginning. Ace of Wands is a new beginning. So I feel like they're just, thinking that it's new. Yeah, I don't even think they're thinking about it, if I'm being honest with you. I feel like they just think you're sick. Page, like I said, none of these cards would represent them thinking anything, really. Ace of Cups is a really good card. It's your emotions overflowing, being really happy. Ace of Wands as well, passionate new beginning. So I would say nothing, basically. A. Ortiz, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. When will I hear from San Fran if I get the job? King of Wands, Ten of Cups. I feel like you will hear soon, is what I would say to you. As you know, I don't like to give time frames. I don't trust psychic timing at all, period. Plain and simple. So, for the most part, I don't trust any psychic that claims they can tell when something is going to happen, because it just doesn't work like that. But I feel like this could be soon. Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty. King of Wands is could be like a boss or hearing good news. So I feel like soon is what I'd say to you, A. Ortiz. But thank you. Jackie, hello, and Maria, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And Miss Pie, hello, welcome. Let me just check on one thing real quick, people, and I'll be right back. Let's see here. All right, perfect. Maria, hello. Did I say hi to you, Maria? I'm not sure, but maybe not. I don't know if anybody's gonna show up tonight or what. Maybe notifications aren't going out. But if people don't show up here in a minute, we're just gonna get started. We'll get started early. Why not? Right? Well, we're pretty close anyway, but we'll probably just get started early tonight. Darlene, hello. Anne, hello. I feel like people are popping in now, but we will see. Let's see. And now I know what the problem is right here. So let's fix that. There we go. Yes, I did say hello to you. That's all that matters, right? Annette, hello. Gerard, good evening. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Also, everybody, all the weekly readings are up on the channel, so make sure to check out the weekly readings. Val says notification didn't go out. Now people are saying notification just popped. There we go. They just went out. That's good to know. Sabrina, hello. By the way. George, hello. Paris, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And welcome. And you know what? This is on the wrong thing as well. So let's fix this. Let's just fix everything before we get started, right? Lindy, hello. Thank you for being here. That's going to be the problem right there, Lindy. Lindy, where does it say video is restricted? That's probably the problem tonight. And I don't know if I can fix that or not. Let's see here. New move. Hello. Thank you for being here. Lindy, let me know where you're seeing the restricted thing. I don't think I see that, but anything is possible here. So let's see. Yeah, I don't see that anywhere. But that's all right. Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, and I have a job interview tonight as well. Congratulations, by the way. Will people and environment be better than my current job? Nine of Swords, get out of your head. Six of Cups, I would say yes. Six of Cups is like happy home, happy family. Not really, but it's a card of like childlike energy. Magician says, it can be whatever you want. Magician to me is a card of attracting what you want into your life. So, I would say yes. Eight of Pentacles, hardworking atmosphere, but Six of Cups is more like lighthearted, childlike energy. So I would say yes to you for sure with these cards. No doubt about it. Kiara, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And welcome. Let me actually also get this thing shuffled because, you know what? I have not shuffled it at all since the last time we used it. So while we're waiting for people to jump in here. All right. So that's it. Lionheart, hello. Rune, hello. Thank you for being here. Elizabeth, welcome. Thank you for being here as well. Really appreciate it. And, all right, a couple more shuffles. Rebecca, hello. Welcome. And Danny, hello. Welcome. And Ling, hello. Everybody, welcome. We're going to get started, actually, probably like right now. So we are going to get this show on the road. But it's going to be a short night to people anyway, so we're just going to see what are the current animal spirit energies you are working with at this time. Diane, hello. Other Diane, welcome. We have several. AS, hello. Elaine, thank you so much for the kind words. Really appreciate it. And that was a tough reading. I gotta be honest with you. But it wasn't. I would say it wasn't terrible, but I feel like definitely some challenging. That you Taurus people have been going through some sort of challenging energy. That's for sure. Lindy, that explains it. but thank you. Raymond, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Raymond, you have the Five of Cups. Get out of your head as well. Page of Wands. Page of Wands, like needing to have more fun, needing to be more spontaneous, needing to be more loose is what I'd say to you. Queen of Swords, be more open. Four of Pentacles. This is a very strong kind of like needing to be more spontaneous type of energy is what I would say to you. So I feel like you just need to go out there and have fun is what I'd say. And I feel like that will probably be. I feel like I've said that to you before. So that's what I would do if I were you, Raymond. No doubt about it. Someone mentioned a sloth being their spirit animal. I totally get it. I'm getting a new spirit animal deck, another one that somebody recommended. It does look a lot more badass than some of the other than this one is what I'm gonna say. So I have another spirit animal deck coming. And hopefully it is a little bit more badass. I feel like this isn't badass enough, so we need to get a little bit more badass, basically, here. Becca, we did not start. Nicole, sure, we will go backwards tonight, so we will start with Pisces. Why the hell not, right? We haven't done it in so long. So let's start with Pisces, and let me just see one more thing. Let's see here. And Jennifer Starr. That's who I want to thank for the deck recommendation. Thank you, Jennifer. Really appreciate it. Because I ordered that deck, just so you know. So hopefully it'll be here soon. But, all right, Pisces, let's get this show on the road. Pisces, let's see what your spirit animal energy that you're currently dealing with is. And Pisces, I feel like 2 more shuffles as always, like I always say before I get started. But Pisces, let's see what your spirit animal energy is. Let's do 1. This deck is thick, let me tell you. That's with no K, too. That's 2 C's on the thickness with this one. So, let's see. Pisces people. Pisces, you have the butterfly spirit, of course. I think you had this the other night. Like last night. Not last night, the night before. So, I feel like this is saying that I feel like that there, number one, abundance. So I feel like there's like more abundance coming in for you here. I'm also getting like the butterfly effect is popping into my head, but not like that. But I do feel like it is somewhat kind of talking about momentum for you here, Pisces. So I feel like there could be like a lot of momentum building up in your life. I feel like you need to kind of like build up the momentum in your life. I feel like you need to keep the momentum going as well. I feel like you're creating a lot of value also, but like in I feel like you don't see it yet. That's the problem. It's like I feel like you're doing a bunch of work in like work or business, and I feel like you're seeing a bunch of value. I feel like you are seeing a bunch of, or you will be seeing a lot of results in the future, but it's like you're not seeing it yet. It's almost like you're having to pay for things in advance, Pisces. So I feel like a lot of you are having to like pay for something you want in life in advance, and it's like you're kind of like paying on an energetic level through like hard work or through things that you're creating or whatever. And I feel like saying that you are going to see results soon, but I feel like you just have to keep putting the energy in. So whatever you're working on, love, business, a job, whatever, I feel like you just have to keep paying, because it's like you're kind of like paying for something up front. And that's really all that's popping into my head here, Pisces. But I feel like it's a good thing. I feel like there's going to be like, major positive changes and like good things coming in for you. So that's that, Pisces. That's what I got for you. So thank you, Pisces. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the stag spirit here. This card says take the lead. I feel like for a lot of you, this is just mostly talking about your intuition. The intuition was the first thing that popped into my intuition for you, Aquarius. So I feel like a lot of you need to kind of like trust your intuition and use your intuition with this card. I feel like you are like kind of like very intuitive at this time. I feel like you need to use it for pretty much everything that you're trying to attract into your life. I'm also getting like abundance as well. So I feel like for some of you, it could be kind of like creating more abundance in your life with this card. And I feel like that will be, of course, kind of like a good thing. For some reason, I'm getting the word like sacrifice as well. But I do feel like some of you could be making some sort of sacrifice. But again, I feel like whatever you're sacrificing is ultimately going to lead to abundance. I feel like it's going to be like different for all of you. But I feel like some of you could be like, maybe you're sacrificing a relationship to start a business. And it's like, maybe you don't want to let it go, but it's like you're having to let it go so that you can kind of build up your business. And I feel like the sacrifice is worth it. For others, it's like, it could be like a lesser sacrifice. Maybe you're just like quitting one job and you're starting another, and that's not that big of a deal. For others, I feel like you could be kind of also like leaving a different sacrifice as well. Like maybe you're leaving one job and you're getting another job. Maybe you're accepting a job with like a little bit less pay or something along those lines, but maybe there's just better future potential. So kind of like I said, I almost said this to Pisces. It's very similar but different. So I feel like some of you, it could be like saying that the sacrifice you're making now will have like bigger future potential. So I just keep working towards, whatever you are working towards with this card. But yeah, I really like this a lot for you here, Aquarius. I also feel like some sort of season thing is popping into my head. So I feel like some of you, almost like the Empress, like I feel like some of you, it's like you're about to come out of the cold. I feel like you're about to see improvements in your life. And that's pretty much all I get there. So thank you, Aquarius. All right, Capricorn. Let's see. Capricorn, you have the Bat Spirit. This says a rebirth is assured. I do feel, your weekly reading, I think, was pretty good, actually. So I really don't remember. I'm actually going to look right now, because I don't really remember what I said to you on your weekly reading, but I do seem to remember it being pretty positive. So I feel like there's definitely a major kind of like rebirth energy coming in for you here, Capricorn. For others, I just feel like cycles. I feel like I said this to you the other night. I feel like you had the same card. Was it you, Capricorn? I don't remember. But I feel like some of you, it's like, I feel like there would be a lot of benefits at this time for you, like working, like when it's going to be a better time for you to work. Like, for example, it's like maybe that working at night you are more productive. So maybe you're going to start working at night. This could be anything else as well in your life. Like it could be maybe your exercise. Maybe you feel like you work out better at night than you do in the morning. So again, maybe you're just like switching. It doesn't even have to be night. I know this is a bat, so it could represent night, but I feel like it could be the opposite as well. Maybe you realize that you do work out better in the morning. So you're like making some sort of change. But I just feel like some sort of like daily routine change or some sort of routine change coming in for you here with this Bat Spirit card in general. And yeah, your weekly reading that I did today, Capricorn, was all about like creating a new life. So literally, this says a rebirth is assured. So I kind of think that has to do with a new life. Definitely a major energy that you're dealing with at this time. I feel like kind of like for you in Pisces, the most Capricorn. I think the thing that you need to let go of is the past. I also feel this for Taurus as well. I feel like for you, Taurus, and Taurus and Pisces, I mean, it's kind of like one of those things where we have like spiritual PTSD, where it's like we're so used to being down in the dumps or whatever you want to call it. It's like we're still holding on to the things that have maybe happened to us in the past. It's like those things are holding us back. We just have to move forward. We have to move away from that energy. So I feel like it's going to be really hard to see, but like one of his legs, he's let go of whatever he's holding on to here. Whatever he's, I don't know, it might be like a tree branch or something. I feel like saying you just have to let go, and I feel like that will kind of like set you free. That's what I got for you, Capricorn. So thank you, Capricorn. Sagittarius, let's see what's going on for you. Sagittarius, you have the Parrot Spirit. There you go. This says, watch your words, Sagittarius. So watch your words, I guess. Really, I feel like for whatever reason, this is just saying that you could be learning something new. So I don't really feel like this has to do with words necessarily. I feel like it more has to do with learning something new, or you kind of like picking up new skills is really what's popping into my head. So I feel like a lot of you could be just learning new skills, and I feel like this will be very good for you. I'm also getting like, I'm very focused. Like it is a parrot. Parrots are like, you know, striking. They catch your attention, right? They're very colorful and all these other things, but I do think that what would be more important for you with this parrot card is like your appearance. I feel like your appearance is very important, or will be very important in the future. We're not talking about like your physical traits. We're not talking about you being attractive or anything like that, but I feel like it's like the energy that you're giving off needs to match basically at this time. I feel this for everybody. Here's the problem, is that all the Capricorn energy, right, Sagittarius? To me, Capricorn is like the truth, basically. And with all the energy, especially Saturn and Capricorn, it's like if we are trying to be something, but if we don't give off that energy of what we are trying to be, then people are going to be like, people are going to feel something is wrong. People are probably going to pick up on things on a much deeper level. People are going to feel like that our energy doesn't match up with what we're trying to be. So it's like we really need to work on like kind of manifesting the correct energy with the with this card. I think everybody needs to do it, but you definitely need to do it with this card here with the Parrot Spirit. But I feel like it's mostly talking about learning. So that's what I got for you there. I feel like you just need to be something, and that's that there, Sagittarius. So thank you, Sagittarius. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we have going on for you, Scorpio people. Scorpio, every time I do your reading, it's always a double number. Tonight it's 1818. In the timestamp, it's not going to be 1818, but even the other night it was like 2222. So there you go, or 33, something like that. But there you go, Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Giraffe Spirit. Of course you do, right? This says, see the big picture, right? So what am I feeling here? Yeah, I do feel like this could be about seeing the big picture. I feel like you could be kind of like surveying things, looking at things, like taking a top-down view, a top-down approach to something here. For a lot of you, I feel like this is more talking about planning as well. So I feel like some of you need to kind of like plan things out. For some of you, I feel just like I feel like you could be avoiding mistakes is what's popping into my head with this card. It's almost like, this is going to sound so weird, Scorpio, but it's almost like you're adding padding to things before you get started. It's like maybe you're trying to start a business. Maybe you're trying to start getting into a relationship or whatever. I feel like this is saying you are like adding some security measures to the things that you're thinking about beginning. I feel like that is what's going to kind of like protect you from, problems, or protect you from disaster, basically. It's like you're kind of like, I feel like a lot of you, if you're starting something new, it's like you could be spending time, or this could say you need to spend time kind of like predicting some things some bumps that could show up. And I feel like you're just like padding some bumps. It's like you're making sure that you have a backup plan for things before you actually, run into the obstacle, if that makes sense. So to me, this is like more talking about preparation, but I feel like it's more talking about like protection as well. So that's a weird one, but I like it. So I feel like it's going to be good for you. I think it's going to lead to like smoother sailing, especially if you're starting something new. But for others, I mean, it could be anything. It's like maybe you're just trying to improve some area of your life, and I feel like you're just like adding protective measures to things. That's what I'm getting. There you go. Thank you, Scorpio. All right, Libra. Let's see. Libra, here we go. Finally, the fish. I was about to get really pissy about this deck because when I went through it a couple times before, I started reading with it, and not before. I read it just dry the first time, but then after a couple times of using it, I went through the whole deck, and I was like, there's no fish in this deck, which is like, how can there not be a fish? This is minnow pond, right? So you have the koi fish spirit here, Libra, which I feel like is going to be very good for you. This says there is always enough. How funny is that, Libra? You always get the Queen of Pentacles in your readings. The Queen of Pentacles is saying there are resources all around you. There is basically money all over the place, but you just have to find it. So I feel like this is talking about resources, and I feel like it's saying there is money all over the place. What I feel like the real message for you here is, Libra, is that basically I feel like it's saying maybe you have put a lot of work into something that you're trying to create. Could be anything. Could be like a business, a job, relationship, whatever. I feel like this is saying that you've put a lot of work into something. I think it's saying like don't give up on something that you've put a lot of work into. It's like you're about to quit on something right before the finish line is kind of the message that's popping into my head with this card. So I feel like some of you need to kind of like keep pushing and not give up before you get to the finish line. For others, I feel like you are special, right, Libra? To me, like all koi fish, if you know anything about fish, they're like all different, right? They're all special little snowflake fish. They all look different, right? They all have different patterns for the most part. So I feel like you are all special, Libra. How nice is that, right? I like it. But mostly, I also feel like it's saying, like I said, I feel like abundance as well. But again, I feel like through not giving up, I feel like you need to keep, it's like you're so close. So I feel like this is saying don't give up on something. But yeah, that's what I got for you, Libra. So love it. By the way, Libra, you always have Pisces in your reading, so it could be a Pisces coming in for love for you here, Libra. But that's that, Libra. All right, Virgo. And Virgo. What do we have for you, Virgo people? Virgo, you have the hawk spirit, which says, let spirit be your guide. I feel like this is more talking about rising above things. For some of you, I feel like, I've said this to you a million times, Virgo. I feel like a lot of you are breaking away from, like, very deep-held ancestral, like, we're talking about, like, ancestral beliefs on like things from a very deep level. So it's like maybe for your whole entire life, maybe going back many generations, right, there has been a belief in your family, and this could be saying that you are like breaking away from very long held beliefs, like in your family. It could be maybe you work in a certain job. Like to me, I'm getting like a challenge to culture. I don't think it's really culture, but it could be like your culture. It could be also you kind of deciding that you are trying to break away from beliefs like at work as well. It's like maybe you've been working somewhere for a very long time. And I feel like this is saying maybe you want to change the beliefs of the place that you're working at. So I feel like a lot of you could be changing beliefs with this card here. I feel like a lot of you could be also kind of almost seeing the future here. It's like you're seeing things come in from a distance. So I feel like some of you, I don't think you are kind of like predicting the future here with this card, but I feel like you are kind of kind of like almost, you almost are. So I feel like you almost are predicting the future. I feel like you are seeing things before they happen with this card. For others, I feel like you could really F some people up here with this card, like with your words, but I also feel like you're not doing it. So I feel like this is one of those things where it's like, I almost feel like some of you have like a lot of ammunition. Like I feel like you have a lot of things that you could use to like almost take someone down, but I feel like you're kind of like saving it for the right times. Don't know what that's about, but I would say keep doing that, because I feel like I feel like this is talking about like the moment to strike is like what's popping into my head. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's like has to do with like you're thinking about doing things, but I feel like you're also going to be doing them at the right times. So it's like I feel like your timing is very is perfect, really. So good for you, Virgo. I love it. That looks really good. Thank you, Virgo. All right, Leo. Let's see what we have for you, Leo people. And Leo, I had the wrong timestamp. Leo, my favorite, electric eel here in this card. It says, bring your ideas to life. As always, Leo, I mean, it wouldn't be a Leo reading without saying it's time to start something new. So I feel like for a lot of you, you need to like start something new here with the electric eel card. I feel like it's time to get started on something. I also feel like this is talking more about like your senses in a lot of ways. So I feel like a lot of you kind of need to use your senses, and I feel like you need to kind of like trust things as well. I can't help but like, I always think about this card here. It's like, to me, this card could represent you kind of like surviving in not so great circumstances. If you don't know about electric eels can live like in the worst water possible, not as in water conditions, but they can live in very low oxygen water that has almost no oxygen in it. So I feel like for some of you, it's like saying that you can live in, or you are like surviving without the necessary resources. But I also feel like it's saying you have all the talents, gifts, skills, and abilities you need to be successful in whatever you're doing. So it's almost like, I feel like you could create a lot with very little, is what I feel like this card is saying. And when you think about an electric eel, that's what it could do. So I feel like that's what this is saying, that you can create a lot with a little here, Leo. For others, I feel like this is, for some reason I'm getting like showing off, so I feel like some of you need to, but I feel like you need to show something off. I feel like you need to put something out into the world. So I feel like if you have like any ideas, if you've created something, if you've been working on a creative project, if you're thinking about starting something new, I feel like it's time to kind of like get something out there with this card. And yeah, that's what I really feel like you need to do here with this card. I do feel like for some of you, I feel like you need to take more kind of like calculated risks as well. I feel like I feel like two things popping into my head here. It's like there could be two types of risks coming in for you. Is kind of what's popping into my head. I feel like this could be saying, it's like there could be opportunities for you to take like a risk that wouldn't be very wise, and it's like I feel like this card is saying maybe you'll be successful, maybe you won't. But I feel like it's also saying if you take a calculated risk where you have like been educated, where you have learned about the type of risk that you're taking, I feel like you will be very successful. So I feel like it is saying like kind of like take a calculated risk with this card and you'll be very successful. So that's what I would say to you, Leo. Leo, I love it. It's my favorite card. So there you go. Thank you, Leo. All right, Cancer. Let's see what we have for you, Cancer people. And Cancer. Cancer, you have my second favorite card. So you have the Spider Spirit, and this says make your dreams a reality. I do feel like this could be saying like make your dreams a reality in a lot of ways. For most of you, I feel like this is talking more about complementary skills. For you in Pisces, I would just say for water, I mean pretty much for everybody, honestly, but for water and earth, I feel like complementary skills are going to be the thing that makes us extremely successful in the future. So, what the hell does that mean? Well, it means that if you have a certain skill that you're going to want to learn another skill that could complement that, that's probably how we could like make more money at work. It's how we could be more successful in relationships as well. So for most of us, it's like we really shouldn't necessarily bother strengthening something that we're really, really bad at, right? We should really kind of focus on the things we're good at, and then we should be figuring out like complementary skills to the thing that we're really good at and strengthen that as well. It'll just be a better use of our time. It'll probably kind of like make us stand out more as well. But for the most part, spiders are specialists, right? They only spin one type of web. So each type of spider pretty much. So I feel like a lot of you could be like specializing in something, but I also get like complementary skills as well with this card. So I feel like I said, I would try to learn as many complementary skills as you possibly can with this card here. And what was I going to say? For others, I feel like this could be, I do feel like some of you could be like navigating a sticky situation as well. So if you're like dealing with any challenges or difficulties, I do feel like some of you could be kind of like getting away from some sort of challenge or difficulty, or it's like you could be overcoming some sort of challenge or difficulty with this card. I also feel like some of you need to like sit back and like allow something to come to you. So I would like really weird message, but like I feel like you should not be pursuing something too hard. So it's like if you have love coming towards you, I'd say, I feel like you should show your interest, of course, but I feel like you should kind of take a back seat as well and not show too much interest. I feel like there's a need to kind of like lure something in, basically. I feel like you need to get something to step into your web here, Cancer. So there you go, Cancer. Thank you, Cancer. All right. That was Cancer. Who are we doing next? Gemini. Gemini, let's see what we have for you, Gemini. And Gemini. Gemini, you have the Moth Spirit. This card says surrender now. So I feel like but I don't think this has anything to do with surrender, as I would say. For some of you, I'm just getting the sniff test is literally what's popping into my head. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying if something doesn't smell right, then it's probably poopy, right? Right here. So I feel like some of you need to sniff test things, and if it doesn't smell right, then it's not right. So I feel like you need to trust your senses with this card in general. I'm getting like illusions here as well. So I feel like some of you could be like buying it, or you could feel like you're buying into an illusion, or this could be like literally a job, a business. It could be a person as well, but I feel like you need to kind of like pay attention, and I feel like you need to see like the body. Like if you saw a moth without its wings, you would be pretty creeped out because moths look like furry caterpillars. Are gross, right? I mean, the body itself is pretty gross. With the wings, they look fine, but if it was just like the body, could you imagine how weird that would be? Pretty weird, right? So I feel like some of you just need to see the actual body of something, and I feel like you need to see if it's really nice or if it's just an illusion with this card. For others, I feel like some of you just could be showing something off. Kind of like I said to Leo, I get a very similar message. So I feel like some of you could be kind of like showing off something. Like you could be showing off a business idea. But for you, it's different. It's like Leo, I feel like they're kind of like showing off something more that they've created. To me, this is more of like a presentation. So I feel like some of you could be giving a presentation in work or business, or you could be giving a presentation to like a group of people. It's not like you're presenting like a project, if that makes sense. So I feel like, well, it could be, but I feel like you're presenting something. I feel like it's very good. I'm getting a million things for you here, Gemini. I'm getting communication as well off this card. So again, I feel like you're very good at communicating. I feel like saying you just need to keep it realistic basically with this card. So I feel like it's saying like don't basically I feel like it's saying don't lie. Not that you would, Gemini, but I feel like it's saying like, just if you're like trying to present something, I just give the straight facts. I would say don't like add anything on. I feel like saying here, I feel like it would be better for you to under promise and over deliver is what I feel like saying with this moth card for you, Gemini. So that could be in any area of your life. It could be in business. It could be in work. It could pretty much be in anything. But I would say like under promise, over deliver is what I'm getting there. But thank you, Gemini. Really appreciate it. All right, Taurus. Let's see what we have for you, Taurus. Oh, love it, Taurus. Taurus, you have the rabbit spirit here, so I feel like for some of you, this could be, this says now is a lucky time. I keep forgetting that, people want me to read this, the bottom thing here. It says now is a lucky time. I do feel luck for you in abundance. Your weekly reading for next week was a little tricky. It's just a weekly reading. It could mean nothing, right, Gemini, right, Taurus? I really literally said in the Taurus reading that to me, I don't think we should be putting too much weight on tarot readings, right? It's just a piece of paper with a picture on it. That's all it is. They can't control your life, no matter what the reading says, right? So, but I feel like there's more luck coming in for you. For some of you, I feel like you could be dealing with children with this card, or you could be hearing from your children or something along those lines. So some of you could be like spending time with children with this card here. For others, I feel like there's just like abundance in general coming in for you. The rabbit to me kind of like symbolizes abundance, and it also represents quick movements as well. And the other thing is that to me, I'm getting like periods of abundance. So I feel like some of you, it's like you could go through periods where there's like a lot of abundance and then there's not a lot of abundance. So I feel like this is saying that you need to like prepare for those periods, or you need to pay attention to those cycles. I feel like I said this to someone as well, like last night or the night before or something. So I kind of feel like the same energy for you here with this card. I also feel like for some of you that for for whatever reason, I'm getting that I feel like this could be saying that it would be a good time for you to kind of like lay low. So it's like one of those things where I feel like if you're not wanting to take action on something, or if you're like not sure what to do in your life or something along those lines, I feel like this rabbit card is saying like it would be a good time for you to just like sit back, relax, kind of like allow things to happen, and not I feel like you need to make sure that you don't like rush into things or something like that. I feel like it's like knowing when to act is what's popping into my head with this card. But overall, Taurus, love it. I feel like this is very good for you. So thank you, Taurus. That looks good. And all right, Aries. Aries, let's see what we have for you, Aries people. Oh my God, Aries, it's the perfect card for you, Aries. I love it. Aries, you have the porcupine spirit. This says time for a beginner mind. So, yeah, that to me would represent like a beginner mindset. Aries, it's not just you. I feel like for everyone, I feel like it's a perfect time for the beginner mindset. I feel like it's the best. I feel like this is one of the best times we've ever had and probably will have for like another like 26,000 years to learn something new. So unless you plan on living for another 26,000 years or so, Aries, then I would say now is your chance to learn a new skill or to learn something that could be extremely valuable for you. And that's what I would say here. As always, I don't really feel like this is talking about preparing for a beginner mind. I feel like for you, it's talking about like other people, Aries. I would be careful of other people. I feel like other people could see you as prickly. I feel like and we've talked about this a bunch of times. So I feel like for some of you, this could be saying that other people see you as like standoffish or prickly. I feel like you need to like soften yourself a little bit here, especially if you're dealing with other people or if you're in business or something like that as well. So I feel like some of you need to do that with the porcupine spirit here. Like I feel like you need to kind of like learn how to kind of deal with people. For some of you, I feel like you're almost being like too defensive against something. So again, I feel like there's really no need to defend yourself. I actually feel like this would be a better way for you to kind of live. Like I feel like it's saying don't defend yourself until there's like evidence that you need to defend yourself, with this porcupine spirit card. Again, same thing in love. If you want love, I would open up here. Make sure you're not prickly, right, Aries? There you go. But that's what I feel like you need to do here for you, Aries. Yeah, Aries. Aries, are we going to pull you an extra card like we do for Pisces? We are. Aries, you get a bonus card for going last, so thank you, Aries. But you have the Wolf as well. Kind of the same thing. This card says turn knowledge into wisdom. So literally both cards represent learning. I do feel like it would be a good time for you to learn. There could be like a lot of value. There could be a lot of benefits. There could be a lot of success through learning with these cards. So I would try to learn as much as you can. I would learn about your money as well, especially if you're one of those Aries where, if Uranus is going into your second house, Aries, I feel like it would be a very good time to learn for you. So that's what I would do. If I were you, I would be learning as much as you possibly can. I love it. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to let's do a pick a card while we're at it, right? So let me just get a different deck because I don't trust that one, but let's use this one. So we are going to do a pick a card here, people. We are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. And we are going to see what comes up for everybody. And let's see here. And all right. 1, 2, and 3. All right. All right, if you pick card number 1, you have the World card. So I feel like some of you need to get out into the world. Yes, this would say if you are looking for love, you need to open up to the world. You need to get out there and find love. I feel like this, to me, the Queen of Swords, very closed off energy. So to me, this would represent if you want to find love, you would need to get out there. For others, this could just represent a new beginning in your life in general. The Queen of Swords is like a card of becoming an authority in your own life. So it can just say like, it's time for you to take not control, but it's time for you to become like an authority in your life. And that could lead to you like leading a group of people. It could lead to you becoming famous. It could lead to you talking to a bunch of people. It could be leading to you being recognized by a lot of people. Could be anything, right? So I feel like there's success here for you, card number 1. If you pick card number 2, you have the Two of Cups and the Three of Wands. Very good for love. I feel like some of you could be moving towards like a soulmate type relationship here with the Two of Cups. The Three of Wands, this could also represent waiting for the perfect moment in love. So I do feel like if you're waiting for the perfect moment, it's never going to happen. So I feel like you need to take action in love here with these two cards. For some of you, it could be like moving or traveling for love, or it could be like kind of like waiting for a commitment in love. Three of Wands, the next step is the Four of Wands. So some of you could be waiting for marriage. You could be waiting for some sort of commitment. Doesn't have to be marriage. It could be some other type of commitment as well. If you're not looking for love, this to me would represent like the perfect match with an idea or something that you are doing. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Tower and the King of Wands. Now, this could represent like a separation or something along those lines from a fire sign. So some of you could be going through a separation. For others, this to me would definitely represent a very good idea. Believe it or not, right? The Tower is considered to be a very difficult card, but to me, it could be a very good card. To me, the Tower can represent a surprise, and it could be a very positive surprise. It's like Uranus, Uranus can live up to its name, or it can be very positive, right? So it can be like a good thing or a bad thing. And I feel like with this Tower thing here, I feel like this is saying that you could have an idea. Maybe all the pieces are just scattered all over the place to your idea. Maybe it's not sure what you want. Maybe you're not sure what you want to do. Maybe you're like, I want to start a YouTube channel. Or maybe you're like, I want to start a relationship with so-and-so. And this might say, you're not sure how you're going to get from A to B, but these two cards are just saying, just get started, right? The top of the tower has fallen away, right? And so you have to rebuild that tower. You just have to stack one brick at a time, right? To rebuild that tower. So I feel like some of you just have to get started. Just do it. Like I'm getting like Fool energy here. But that's that. So thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. I am going to answer questions now, of course. But super chats will get preference. So let's see where I was, and we will get this going here. Sarah, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what does my Aquarius friend think of me? 6 of Wands, King of Cups. This is good energy. 6 of Wands is success, happiness, good news. The King of Cups is like emotionally stable or energy. So I feel like things will go well for you here. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Will I get some good news next month? 5 of Wands, High Priestess. I would say this is you. This basically says you could create your good news, is what I would say to you. 5 of Wands is conflict, but High Priestess is potential. This right here basically says if you put in the work, you will get good news. So if you're doing things that will lead to good news, then yes, you will get it. 6 of Cups, happiness. So yes, is what I'd say there. Triple Fire Sign, thank you for the support. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is there a third party in my love life currently? Let's start there. You have the 9 of Swords here and the 8 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. I would say no, is what I would say to you here. And the 9 of Swords is a card of anxiety, sleepless nights, depression, all those things, triple fire sign. 8 of Cups is a card of walking away from a relationship or walking away from a situation in general. The 9 of Pentacles is feeling alone, like in a situation like this. But it's funny because you say here, why is my man so distant? The 9 of Pentacles is like an energy of being too independent at this time. So maybe he's just very independent, right? And maybe that's the problem. 8 of Cups is like looking too deeply into things. So it says be careful of like making up stories here, in this situation. For your advice, you have the Magician here, the 7 of Swords. Yeah, I don't like this, is what I'd say to you. This is going to be, I feel like you are going to end up dating. So this to me would say that you're probably going to walk away from the relationship. This right here could be lying, cheating, stealing, is what I would say to you. Again, it's kind of hard without doing like a full blown out reading. Triple fire sign, it's kind of hard to say, like, if someone's in a third-party situation or not. But what I would say to you is that the Magician, to me, represents like a trickster, someone who is tricky. The 7 of Swords is a card of a liar, cheater, stealer, right? And the 10 of Cups, to me, would say like new beginning. The 8 of Cups, to me, would say that you are going to have some sort of new beginning, or you're going to kind of like start something new. Because the 8 of Cups is like walking away, basically. And not only that, the Magician represents the fact that there needs to be a new beginning. Yeah, you have the Eight of Wands here, the Lovers. Yeah, even the Lovers to me represents new love, because it's like the Lovers to me is a choice. It basically says you have a choice between old love and new love. But I always say with the Lovers, old love is poison, basically. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you're going to be moving on from this relationship, because it's like you're not getting what you want. Yeah, you're not getting exactly what you want. Devil, toxic energy. So I feel like you're going to walk away from this relationship, is what I would say to you. Is it a third-party situation? You don't have any cards there other than the Seven of Swords, which could be lying, cheating, stealing. But it doesn't really represent necessarily a third-party situation. It could. But do I really feel that? No. I feel like it's more just someone who just isn't willing to open up. And it's like you can't change that. So that's what I would say to you there. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. JC says, cards for everyone. I love it, JC. I'm assuming that means we're doing a collective. So let's get a collective going here, people. And let's do a collective. For everyone here in the collective, we have the Emperor and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, everybody working towards something. I feel like a lot of people are working towards things now, probably more so than ever. So for a lot of you, I feel like you're like finally putting work into something that you're trying to create with these cards. The Emperor says follow a plan. The Knight of Pentacles says stick to the plan. It just says stick to a plan, and you will be successful. To me, the Knight of Pentacles is just like a card that says you see point A, you see point B, you see where you want to get to, just go straight to point B, and just kind of like follow through. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is just saying see something through to the end, basically. Next, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Yeah, love it. I feel like new love for a lot of you. So for those of you looking for love, I feel like there's new love coming in. Page of Pentacles is brand spanking new love. Four of Wands, card of marriage. For others, this could be someone you're already with, and this could lead to marriage. The Page of Pentacles could just be a new beginning, because we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So to me, with this Wheel of Fortune here, it's almost like for some of you, I feel like there could be like a new beginning in love with the person you're with, but it's just like, like a rebirth type situation, almost like there's freshness, I feel, being brought into the relationship. So I feel like for a lot of you, you could be like refreshing a relationship that you're already in. For others, I feel like just good news in your finances with these two cards. And finally, you do have the Five of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this is just saying you can easily turn your situation around with this Wheel of Fortune. The Five of Pentacles feeling left out in the cold, but the Wheel of Fortune says like you are in control. It is a card of control in a lot of ways, because you are the one that just has, all you have to do is spin the wheel. You just have to take the chance, right? So I feel like some of you just have to take a chance on something, and I think you'll be very successful. So love it. Thank you, JC. Jennifer D, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Do you see a relationship happening with the Libra I'm talking to? I'm an Aries. I would say yes, for sure. And boom, right here. So yes is what I would say to you. Seven of Wands, I would open up more. I would be more open. Everybody needs to do this. It's not just you, but I would open up. Don't close down and things like that. I feel like pretty much the biggest danger that we have right now, according to the astrology, is that if there is something we don't like about a relationship that we're in, we can bottle it up, and we don't share it with the person we're with. So, and then what happens is we just like blow up at the person we're with, and that ruins the relationship. Then we look like super insecure. So I'd say Seven of Wands says open up, make sure to communicate. If there's problems that come up, talk about them right away in a nice way, and that will probably lead to the most success. So that's what I would do there. But Ace of Pentacles, path to marriage. So yes, no doubt about it. All right. I think I got another super chat that I missed. So let's see. Miss Ba, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. My neighbor above me is so obnoxious to me. It's a small co-op of 6 neighbors. Jesus. Feels like this is a message to sell or leave. Time to extricate my energy. Destiny from building. You say thanks for guidance. 9 of Wands, 4 Cups, Miss Ba, 9 Cups. Yeah, I feel like you will be moving. is what I would say to you. So, yes is what I would say to you. I feel like you will be moving with these cards. Nine of Wands says don't give up, but again, it could just be you looking for something else. The Four of Cups is looking for something else. Literally, it's a card of weighing your options. And the Knight of Cups is moving. So, Knights to me represent movement. So, yeah, I feel like you'll be moving there, Mispa. Definitely, for sure. Nicole Wong, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is the girl at work still trying to sabotage me behind my back to the boss and other people? Death card, Four of Pentacles. I would say no. These aren't bad cards. Judgment. Judgment is a really good card as well, Nicole. So I would say no. These are good cards. The Death card could say like transform the energy, basically. And the Death card says don't worry about it. I always tell people in like situations like this at work where people are trying to sabotage them, I'm like, here's the thing about work, is that your boss only cares about results. Just produce the results and don't talk to this person or anything like that. Don't take part in gossip. You'll be fine. Because as long as you have the results to back it up, you will be fine. So I would just say, just produce results. Don't worry about the rest. Judgment card is a card of rebirth. So, but I would say no. I feel like things are going to be fine for you. Ace of Cups, your emotions overflowing, being very happy. So I feel like you are fine. As always, Nicole. San, thank you for the super chat. You say, how does Kay see me? A lot of work is what I would say to you. Eight of Pentacles is like a lot of work. So they could see the relationship, or they could see like starting the if this is a relationship, they could see that it's going to take a lot of work. Two of Swords is like not making a decision though. So yeah, that's what I would say there. To me, it's like not making a choice, not making a decision. I feel like there's like happiness there. The Sun, best card in the deck, but I don't like that Two of Swords. I'll say that to you, San. No doubt about it. All right, I think I'm all caught up here, people. So if you have a question, pop it in down below, and I'll be happy to answer it if you have one, for sure. I'll stick around for just a few more minutes. Why not? And if not, I'll be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Let's see here. There might be a delay, because I don't see any questions, but we'll see. Vanessa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I feel like he feels very independent, like very withdrawn with this energy. Hermit, withdrawn energy. The Five of Swords, too independent as well. It's a very selfish energy, so that's what I would say to you. Chimai, you say, does Jay have feelings for me? He is ignoring me. I would say no. Ten of Wands says, like, you need to release this, is what I'd say to you. Ninja, you have the Strength card. I feel like you need to be patient for this week, but, yeah, this is a good card, is what I'd say to you. So I feel like there's, like, good stuff coming up for you. Vanessa, thank you as well. How does Ryan feel about me this week? Very good. Queen of Cups, thank you for the super chat, by the way. Vanessa, to me, this could represent, like, love, you know, or this card says trust your intuition as well, but I feel like very positive for you here, Vanessa. Temperance, yeah, I feel like you need to be patient with this person, but yeah, I feel like things are going well. Paula, hello, welcome. I feel like you're new. You say, will I be with Jeffrey or Ian, relationship-wise? Jeffrey or Ian? I feel like Ian is too slow with the Seven of Pentacles. I would say Jeffrey, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is like a knowing as well, is what I would say to you. So maybe you just feel better about Jeffrey in general, or maybe you have more feelings towards him in the first place. So, yeah, I would say Jeffrey with that card. And trust your feelings with the Ace of Swords, of course. But that's a card of like the truth and success and, you know, all sorts of stuff. Tamara, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Ten of Pentacles, Tamara, and the Six of Swords. Let's start there. Really positive. Ten of Pentacles I love. Really good card for money and more money coming in for you. So I feel like you could be like making more money, increasing your earnings. Ten of Pentacles to me is kind of like everything you want in life as always. So I feel like you could be working towards kind of like certain goals, or you could be working towards certain things that you would like to accomplish. You could be working towards people, even. And the Six of Swords is moving on to calmer shores, so like major improvements. Yeah, Tamara, I feel like you're very like bold and assertive at this time. I would say if you're like stuck anywhere with this Eight of Swords, the Queen of Wands says that your solution to the stuck energy here of the Eight of Swords, if you are stuck in anything or if you feel stuck in any area of your life, is to be like very bold and assertive with the Queen of Wands. The other thing I would say with this Queen of Wands is that the Queen of Wands says that you need to not care what other people think. So I feel like in a lot of ways as well, if you're feeling stuck, or you could just be feeling like people are judging you at this time, I would just let it go, is what I would say with that Queen of Wands for you there, Tamara. And you also have the Knight of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this would say like open up to teamwork. Teamwork could be very beneficial for you at this time. But yeah, I like this a lot. Three of Pentacles is like a kind of like a card of teamwork, but it's also a card of showing something off, or it can be kind of like a card of almost like achievement. So I feel like in a lot of ways you could be achieving a lot at this time with these cards, but love it. Looks really good. All right. Vanessa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will Ryan message me this weekend or soon? Judgment, Page of Cups. I would say yes, not this weekend, but I feel like soon. Page of Cups would be a message, so I would say yes, for sure, with that card. Vanessa, again, thank you for the super chat. For love, you have the Fool and the King of Pentacles. I feel like you need to take a leap of faith. The Fool is definitely a dating card to me, because to me it's a card of like needing to have fun, needing to enjoy the process, needing to get out there. I feel like you need to take a leap of faith. I feel like you need to get out there, meet new people. The Knight of Pentacles is a card of like an earth sign. Could be an earth sign coming in for you. Could also be a fire sign. Could just be someone very fun. Page of Wands, also another card of needing to have fun. So I feel like you need to have fun. I feel like you need to get out there and meet someone new. I feel like this is someone permanent. I feel like it's someone predictable. Yeah, you have the Chariot as well, needing to take control. But there could be like some sort of victory coming in for you in love with this card. So that's what I'd say to you. Elaine Tat, got a love offer. How does this guy feel about me? I accepted it, but want to know about his feelings towards me when we went on a date. You have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is like a new beginning for you. I feel that's not what this card means, but intuitively, that's what I feel here with this card. I feel like it's like a new beginning. I feel like you're planting seeds, getting things going, so I feel like things will be fine for you. Beth Evans, card for Monday, February 3rd. Ace of Wands, a new beginning. Passionate new beginning for you, Beth Evans. Ace of Wands is probably my favorite tarot card in the deck. I love it. So to me, it can represent a passionate new beginning, success, abundance, good things coming in for you. So yeah, love it. Definitely very good for you. Regain Reverse, hello. I started a band and I think it's going to be a big deal. What do the cards say? I would say yes, the Hierophant. Hierophant just says, like, learn as much as you can. It's a card of learning, but also just a very good card for pretty much anything. So I like it a lot, is what I'd say. You have Empress, Abundance, so I would say yes. All right. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, I just feel really lost in life. Have no idea what I want to do work-wise. Sorry, I'm choking. I'm finding my current job is already making me sick. Not sure what to do. Nicole, I feel like you need to think about what you enjoy. You are a Pisces. This is literally Pisces' lesson in the astrology right now, is that Pisces is being forced to figure out, like, what do they really want to do? What do you enjoy doing? And can you make money doing it? Yeah, you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Hangman, Pisces right here, being stuck, not being sure what to do. Nine of Cups, what brings you joy? It's like there has got to be something that you enjoy doing, that you do enjoy doing now. There has to be something you enjoy talking about, something you're good at. There has to be something that you wanted to do when you were a child, something, right? It could be any one of those things. I feel like you need to take some time to think about it, like what you truly want to be doing. And I say this to people all the time, and people always say to me, well, I like doing X, Y, and Z. I can't make money doing what I want to do. And I prove them wrong every single time, right? And number two, I always use the worm farm example. There's a guy on YouTube that talks about worm farming. That's all he talks about. And he makes, I'm sure, a ton of money. He's got a ton of subscribers. He's got products that he sells, everything. So if a guy can talk about worm farming, I'm sure you could do something talking about whatever you're interested in. And I feel like you'll make a lot of money. Yeah, you have the Two of Pentacles here, the Tower. The Tower is like feeling like you have to rebuild something. You know, the Tower is feeling like having to start over, which it is in a lot of ways. I think that the problem with being a Pisces and having to start over is it's like you think to yourself, oh, I'm going to waste all this time. But it's like, if it takes you 5 years to build something new in the first place, like a new business, or to like learn about a job that you actually want to do, it's like I always say, there's a guy, Brian Tracy, he always says in 5 years, it's going to be 5 years anyway. So why not spend that 5 years doing something or learning something or building something that could be a lot of success? That's what I'd say to you. Hope that made sense. All right. Beliefs become reality. Hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards to guide my weekend. Big personal changes in my life this weekend. Six of Pentacles. One step at a time is what I would say to you with the Six of Pentacles. That's literally the first thing that popped into my head. So I feel like you need to take it one step at a time. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this to me would say Page of Pentacles is like some sort of new beginning. Could be. And it's also a card of good news, but it can be a card of anxiety. So I would just try to take it slow with these cards. Like I said, one step at a time. High Priestess, trust your intuition here. Eight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you will be successful at whatever you're starting, or whatever you're doing. So I like it. Very good. Scorpio Queen, hello. Thank you for or Scorpion Queen, I should say. Thank you for the super chat. What happened to the Subham from before Christmas? I'm not sure what that is, but you have the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Swords. This would represent like moving on from something. So, or it could represent like a falling out, or something like a rock bottom moment is what I'd say here. So I feel like some sort of withdrawal. Does that make sense? I'm not really sure what you're asking, if I'm being honest, but hopefully that answers your question. Vanessa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How does my ex Brandon feel about me now? Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Fear. This is like fears. Ace of Pentacles is like they are probably just focused on a new beginning, is what I'd say. So I feel like they're kind of like focused on themselves, if I'm being honest with you, right there with that card. Joni, I would say no. I don't think you can necessarily trust them. Sunny, I feel like things will go well for you. Three Cups is a celebration, so I feel like things will go well for you here, Sunny, in the next month, basically. Maria, I want to retire at 50, so maybe I'll farm the old animal. I feel like that's a great idea for you, Maria. Love it. All right. I will take like a couple more questions. Sandy Rose, hello. Christina, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Card for my daughter who's a Leo. She's nervous about her dentist appointment tomorrow. Will she have no cavities? Thanks. I'm not a doctor, so don't take this as medical advice, Christina. I do feel like she could have cavities. Two of Swords, I'm not crazy about it. I feel like she'll be fine. You have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is a temporary situation. Says things will be fine. So I feel like things will be fine, basically. Shelly, I feel like you and your Pisces need more teamwork with this Three of Pentacles. T-Troy, Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is like walking away. But it could just be ignoring as well, if I'm being honest with you. So, I don't know if he's ignoring you or if he's just too busy, is what I'd say here. Eight of Cups says don't create stories in your head as well. So, maybe he's just busy with that card is what I would say to you. There, I don't know. I feel like you'll hear back. Six of Wands, really good card. Dogen, you have the Emperor. I feel like you need to follow a plan. To me, this says that following a plan will lead to money, basically. Is what I would say to you there. So, I like it. George, what is up, George? Hello. You say, am I wasting my time on a relationship with Daniel? I would say no. I feel like the Empress to me is like a card that says you're very attractive at this time. It says like there's an abundance of people you could be dating. So, in a way, yes. I mean, it's like, this to me would say it's up to you. to me, this says there are plenty of people that you could be dating, right? And I get obviously wanting to commit to one person and everything like that, but I feel like there's plenty of people you could be dating. So I would say no, but I would also say yes at the same time because I feel like I feel like he could just be a little bit slow right now, but I also feel like there are other people you could be dating. Does that make sense? Probably not. But yeah, George, I don't know. I feel like you should be dating. Ten of Cups to me is like a card of dating. So I would date. I feel like there's going to be love coming in for you very quickly. Yeah, Six of Swords, major improvements, moving on to calmer shores. I would almost date is what I'd say to you. It's like one of those things. If he comes around, he comes around, right? That's what I would say to you. Alnita, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, why was Derek keep telling me we are together, but he wasn't communicating? You have the Judgment card here, Alnita, and the Moon. This could represent, like, basically emotions controlling him. The Judgment card is a rebirth of a relationship, Alnita. Yeah, you have the Five of Cups here as well, which is, like, stress, sadness, things like that. Six of Cups. This is like a lot of dreaming, is what I would say to you, Alnita, basically. So it's like maybe he sees himself with you, but maybe at the same time he's a player or something like that with this Five of Cups, is what I'd say here. The Six of Cups is like, the Six of Cups with the Moon, Alnita, is like having a vision for something, right? But it's like the Moon is saying that it's an illusion. So I feel like he's like caught up in a dream world. It's like, do you need to be wasting your time with that? Probably not. I feel like there's love coming in for you, clearly. Yeah, Four of Swords. Maybe he's going through recovery. Ten of Pentacles. This is a really good card. So I feel like things could improve in this situation, though. Winnie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Really worried about finances. Card, please, and career. For your finances, you have the Justice card and Five Wands. Conflict with the Five Wands. Justice is just saying, like, what you put into the situation is what you're going to get back. So, justice to me is cause and effect. It just says, if you work on your finances, things will improve. Even with this Five Wands. Five Wands is conflict, but to me, the Five Wands is learning through conflict. It says, like, you are learning life lessons through going through these difficulties. So yeah, it sucks, but it's like you're learning lessons. For career, you have the Three of Wands, Seven of Cups. This to me is definitely like wanting something more. I feel like I said this to you the other night. Three of Wands to me is like wanting more, wanting to grow, like wanting something better, but it's like not being sure what to do with this Seven of Cups, or not being sure what to focus on, basically, is what I'd say to you. Two of Cups, I feel like you will find your perfect match as far as career is concerned. Two of Cups, it is a love card, but on a question where we're asking about career, this could just say that you are going to be matching up perfectly with the right career. So definitely really good for you. But I do feel like it's like you're waiting with that Three of Wands. So there might be like a little period of waiting. Great, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can you pick a card for me and George? You have the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. King of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. It's like more, the Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold. King of Swords is like a very closed off energy, is what I'd say to you. So it's like maybe he's very closed off at this time. And Knight of Pentacles to me would say that he's just very slow, in relationships, or he's just very slow at moving forward. Just like I just said to George, it's like, to me, there's really no reason to wait, especially right now. To me, there's too much love in the astrology, and to me, I just would say that we shouldn't be focusing on one person. I always say that at the beginning of the year, we had last year, not this year, but we had Uranus opposite Venus, and like the lesson with Uranus opposite Venus is that if we focus too heavily like on an object of desire, we just push it away. We don't get it. So it's like if we want something, we have to kind of like allow it to come to us, basically. So that's kind of the vibes I'm getting here. I hope that makes sense. But that's what I got for you. Birds of a Feather, thank you for the super chat. If you have a question, pop it down below, please, Birds of a Feather. I wanted to answer someone back here, but... Cassandra, you are in Libra. Cassandra, you have the Page of Cups. Could be a love offer coming in for you here. Yeah, definitely. Ace of Cups could be a love offer. Could be like a admirer coming in for you. So that's that. Playing cards. Hey, you know what's funny? As I was reading playing cards today, I actually have two decks right here. So we should do a playing card night though for one of these nights. What's tomorrow? The daily. We'll do playing cards tomorrow night for the daily reading. Regain, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Owana, I feel like he wants attention. So, attention. Birds of a Feather. I'm wondering if Birds of a Feather is actually behind. Oh, there we go. Birds of a Feather, you say, I keep seeing Court. Is it going to be bad for me? Hermit. Chariot. No. Chariot is a victory. So I would say no. I think things are going to go well for you. The Hermit, it can be a card of preparation, but I would say no. I feel like things are going to go well for you. Annette, you have the King of Cups, so I feel like this is you. I feel like this is you in a lot of ways, Annette. I feel like this is the energy that you are embracing, like a very stable energy, or you will be embracing soon. I also feel like this could be like the return of love to your life. So I feel like there could be like love or new love coming in for you with this card. So love it, Annette. That looks really good. I like it a lot. I need some coffee, people. Nicole Long. Hello. Thank you for the super chat. My dad just wanted me to find someone who would love me and take care of me when he died. I constantly fail him, and I feel like SHIT about it. Nicole, I don't think you should feel like that, number one. I feel like you need to write, Nicole, I'm going to come to your house. I'm going to break into your house in the middle of the night, and I'm going to write, you are enough, all over all your mirrors and shit like that, so you see it. So I feel like you need to tell yourself that you are enough. But you have the Magician, the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is about slowing things down, breaking things down to the smallest pieces. Magician, you can have whatever you want. Pisces always gets this card. So you always get this card. You just need to manifest the things that you desire into your life. Eight of Pentacles says break things down into the smallest bite-sized pieces and just make one small improvement at a time here with that Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, Temperance, I feel like you just need to be patient. Two of Wands. Two of Wands to me is a card that says you need to take the lead. What does Nicole want? It's like, yeah, maybe that's great. That's what he wanted and everything like that, but it's like, is a relationship really that important? Some people, it's not important to you, right? Some people, relationships are not important. Some people, they are very important. But I feel like you need to figure out what's important to Nicole, not what's important to, like, you know, other people and your father. I'm not saying anything negatively about him, of course, but what I would say is I feel like you need to do what you want to do. Yeah, Page of Wands, literally. You need to move towards what you desire to do, not what everybody else does. George, what the heck? George, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Do you see a new job in my super near future? I'm not sure what you're asking, but I know you're asking about a job. But you have the the Devil and the Page of Swords. I would say yes, for sure. So if you are hoping for a job, I would say yes, for sure. The Devil, to me, can just represent hard work, basically, George. So to me, I feel like you're just working hard with this card here. And the Page of Swords, to me, is a card of just, like, looking for a job. So, yes, is what I would say to you. Yeah, the Star, a wish. So, yes, for sure. I feel like you will get a job, for sure. So, yes. A new job in my super near future. Oh, now I get it. George, I'm super slow today. I misspelled a title, if you can believe it. So in all 6 years that I've been on YouTube, I've only misspelled a title one other time. And then today was the second time that I've had a major misspelling in my title. So that's that. All right. Here we go. I love what Black Storm says here. She says, Nicole, having a man doesn't define your worth. Finding a purpose does. Exactly, Black Storm. I feel like if everybody found their purpose, they would have everything else would just fill in the gaps, right? So I feel like everybody just needs to work on their purpose, work on creating a life that brings joy and happiness, and then everything else will kind of fill in, right? Love will come in, everything. That's what I think people should focus on, for sure. If we don't have a purpose, guess what we attract? We attract people who don't have a purpose. We attract people who can't tie their shoes. We attract people who, live in their mama's basements. Shit like that. So it's like we gotta have a purpose so we can attract someone who has a purpose as well. I can't keep tying shoes, people. Winnie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, thinking about doing phlebotomy. Is that a good choice? Let's see what's up for you here. Winnie. Is Winnie going to become a vampire in the future? Let's see what we have for Winnie. I would say yes. Six of Wands, really good card. Judgment, your true purpose. So I would say yes, for sure. So yes, is what I would say to you. Yeah, Five of Cups. Even the Five of Cups would be a good card for you here. A Ten of Pentacles, I would say yes. To me, what this would say is that, again, the Judgment card is your true purpose, Winnie. So I would say yes. What it does say is maybe it's not just phlebotomy. Like, maybe you go to school, maybe you do the phlebotomy thing, but maybe it leads to something else. So I would say yes to you. Ten of Pentacles, really good card for money. Black Storm, you have the Three of Swords, Six of Cups. I feel like you need to let go of the past here, Black Storm. I feel like you're like in a recovery period here. Black Storm is what I would say to you. And the Sun, best card in the deck. So I feel like there's like a lot of attention, happiness, good things coming in for you. To me, the Sun is the best card in the deck. So I feel like there's a lot of happiness and like reasons to celebrate. Could be love coming in for you as well. But it's like you've been on a break or you are on a break at this time. So that's that. All right, everybody, I'm going to cut this off here. So thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to do playing cards tomorrow. I will remember. I always have playing cards here, so even if I don't remember, somebody remind me, and we will do playing cards tomorrow. So thank you, everybody, and have a good night.